JD Vance, Vice President of the United States, who, according to reports this week, has effectively been kind of pushed out of Donald Trump's inner circle. He's just off doing his own thing. But according to a new report, JD Vance accidentally just ruined Donald Trump's life by telling somebody he thought was a friend what's actually happened.
The hearing wasn't expected to grab headlines. It opened as a standard committee talk on fairness in college admissions. But what unfolded between Senator JD Vance and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett quickly grew into something bigger. A clash of stories, silence, and truth. JD Vance spoke first, sharing his rough upbringing, family struggles, and the barriers he overcame to reach law school. He argued admissions policies should reward merit, not diversity. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that matter.
Up with can't afford to pay more for groceries, more for gas, more for rent, and that's exactly what economy has given them. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not the end of our story.
When he looked across the chamber at Jasmine Crockett, he made his strike. "Mr. Chairman," he said firmly, "Representative Crockett should release her complete college grades. Voters deserve proof lawmakers truly earned their place." The words landed like a hammer. Cameras zoomed in. Reporters leaned forward as silence filled the room. Jasmine didn't flinch. She closed her notebook, lifted her eyes, and held his stare. She said nothing. JD pressed harder, quoting an anonymous post suggesting Jasmine received favors in law school. Murmurs spread. Again, Jasmine stayed silent, her blue pen between her fingers. At last, she spoke, her voice calm yet cutting. "Senator Vance, what exactly do you need me to prove?" The silence that followed cut deeper than applause. Then a young law student stood and asked the question that shifted the air. "If academic success is the measure of leadership, then why do people with the best degrees still pass unfair laws?" JD froze. Just as tension peaked, something unexpected occurred. A clerk announced an unregistered guest wished to speak. Professor William Hart, former law dean at the University of Texas, who had taught both JD Vance and Jasmine Crockett. The room hushed as Hart stepped forward, folder in hand. He didn't cite transcripts or GPAs. Instead, he displayed Jasmine's final essay. "Equal under law, unequal in practice," winner of a National Civil Rights Award. This essay, he explained, was written while her mother was dying. She refused an extension, telling me, "If I can't write this in pain, then what's the point of writing law at all?" The audience froze. Then Hart turned to JD. "I taught you as well, Senator. I wrote the letter allowing you to postpone exams during personal struggles. I don't regret it, but I'll speak truth. One of you used hardship as an excuse to delay. The other turned hardship into purpose. That wasn't Jasmine." Gasps filled the room. JD's composure cracked. Sweat glistened on his forehead. Cameras shifted toward him. Hart continued, "While JD sought time off, Jasmine asked only to submit on exam day, never late. Her eyes were bloodshot. Yet she never mentioned her mother." A classmate whispered through tears. "She used to write notes for me every morning. I never knew her mom was hospitalized." The truth arrived, and Jasmine never needed to defend herself. Silence became her shield. Within hours, clips of Hart's words spread online. A 3-minute video of his statement, "I taught both of them, but only one used hardship as an excuse," went viral. Students, journalists, and professors debated the meaning of merit. Media outlets split. Some softened JD's embarrassment. But the full version spread everywhere, forcing people to face truth. Former classmates spoke out. One admitted, while her mother was dying, "She still helped me pass administrative law." That post spread like wildfire. Polls soon revealed a national shift. Most Americans agreed academic grades don't define leadership. Character and resilience do. Through it all, Jasmine remained silent. No interviews, no victory tour, only a single post. "Not everyone in the same class learns the same lesson." That sentence was shared millions of times. The Atlantic published The Weight of Not Speaking. Time magazine called it The Hearing. The moment, silence changed the tone of a nation. Classrooms printed her words on walls. Law schools assigned the hearing as an ethics case. Students began questioning not just how to earn good grades, but what those grades meant. The defining image wasn't JD cracking under pressure or Jasmine delivering a fiery rebuttal. It was Hart placing her essay on the desk as Jasmine rested her hand on her notebook. Dignity over spectacle. By week's end, headlines shifted, but the memory lingered. A janitor later told a reporter, "I didn't know who anyone was, but the room felt different that day. And now, if you believe silence can speak louder than words, show your support. Like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more powerful stories that reveal the truth."